What's going on, everybody? My name is Nick Sullivan. I am the marketing manager for the Commitment House in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. It is time for another episode of Midweek Motivation. We've been doing this for a couple weeks now to help people get that extra motivational push they need to get through the end of the week. We know a lot of people are struggling right now with mental health issues, negativity, depression, and so we just want to do our part in helping people stay motivated and positive. Today we're going to be checking out a quote from Jon Gordon. He is the author of The Power of Positive Leadership, The Energy Bus, and about 20 other different books. He's an awesome author. He's an awesome leader and speaker, so please check out the rest of his content. But today we're going to be talking about his quote that says, "If you want the fruit, you must invest in the root." Now that's a big quote that kind of goes over the heads of a lot of people. It went over my head at first. So this quote actually gets continued here. He put this on Twitter, but it's in a lot of his other books as well. It says, "Don't focus on the outcome. Focus on the process that leads to great outcomes." Now that's huge, all right? Because I think a lot of times we get so distracted, worried about the outcome, that we forget to focus on what it takes to get there. All the effort, all the time, all the work that we have to put in to get where we want to go. We look at a lot of people, we see all these famous people, and we see how successful they are, but we forget what it took to get there. And I think that's the focus that I want to help us kind of to realign ourselves with, is that it takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of motivation and passion and commitment and devotion in order to get the outcomes that we really want to see. So in Matthew 7:17 through 20, it says that good trees produce good fruit, bad trees produce bad fruit. So what that means is that if you are constantly negative and destructive and resentful and just upset all the time, you're not going to see the results that you want to see. If you want to see good results, if you want to see that good fruit, you have to stay motivated, you have to stay positive, you have to work hard, you have to put in the work and the effort and the commitment and the devotion, because that will allow you to see much better fruit in the long run. All right, so don't just treat, this is another thing that kind of came into my mind with this, don't just treat the symptoms, treat the root of the issue. If you're struggling with addiction, look into that, see what is causing that. Are you suffering from depression, anxiety, fearfulness, trauma, whatever that may be? You need to worry about addressing the root. And when you focus on addressing the root, you put your effort into that, you will see the outcomes that you want to see. Nobody who puts in a lot of hard work and effort and determination and dedication, nobody who puts in that amount of effort is going to see bad outcomes. So you need to focus on putting in the work, focus on the root, focus on who you are, focus on what your core beliefs and ideas and things that you struggle with are. Focus on those things, because when you focus on those things, you're going to see the outcomes that you want to see. Don't worry about the outcome yet. Those are going to come. Those outcomes are going to come. It's going to be a result of the effort and the hope and the trust and the determination and motivation and passion that you put in.